Yes, Bob, Joni, thank you. Now, certainly a sense of urgency, I'd say, maybe not excitement, but a lot of pride in doing their civic duty today for many of the people that are here at the Taylor County Elections Office voting. I'm going to step out of the way and let two of us just kind of show you the scene. So certainly not an empty parking lot, but there have been people coming and going the entire time I have been up here. And while we can't talk about the numbers for people taking part today, because of course it is still happening, we don't have those numbers yet, we can talk about early voting numbers. Now for Taylor County, at least, we have a total taking part in early voting this year of just over 41,000, which is a 2,000 person difference, 2,000 people more than we had in the 2020 presidential election. And while of course, you have to take into account that COVID did impact the participation that year, I spoke with a young couple, both of them coming up here today to vote for their first time ever. Now for them, in their own words, they said this is a life or death decision, is how they feel about it, just with the decisions that they have to make. And so certainly something that people are taking a lot more participation in. At Taylor County Plaza, Noel McKinney, KTAB News.
Doing the kids rodeo.
So today is the Little Kids Rodeo that Texas High School Rodeo Association puts on every year. I have been able to be a part of this for 3 years now, and it's really just an event that kids can come in and learn a little bit more about rodeo. We have a ton of contestants here that help out and get to kind of give them a hands-on experience.
I practicing to catch cows and horses. Now grow up, I'm gonna be a cowgirl.
When I was little, I would do little play dates and things like that, so I was able to get that love for rodeo instilled in me.
Everybody say rodeo!
It was pounds of food and thousands of people showing their love at the Abilene Convention Center for the world's largest barbecue.
This is the 60th annual World's Largest Barbecue.
But it was more than just slabs of briskets and racks of ribs. It was a celebration of military families.
And it's just an opportunity for the community to say thank you to our servicemen and women that defend our nation, protect our freedom.
This year's honorary family,
Military Family of the Year, the Perkins family,
said they felt
It's honestly honored a little bit, but I think it all goes to her.
But Zach Perkins says the real honoree is his wife, Kylie.
I've got to give the hats off to her. She's the one that holds this whole family together, and it's really awesome seeing her get recognized for her selflessness, and I think she's very deserving of this.
As far as the world's biggest barbecue, Chairman Greg Blair says the title is not as literal as it may seem.
We don't know if it's the world's largest barbecue, but we do know we have the biggest heart for our military. And the Abilene community is known throughout the Air Force for being great supporters of the base. And we're just happy to have this small token of appreciation for our servicemen and women at DICE.
Reporting in Abilene, I'm Mariah Williams, KRBC Abilene's local news.
We start with major breaking news. Just minutes ago, President Donald Trump announced at the White House the largest AI infrastructure in history, and the first location will be right here in the Key City. Trump introduced 3 of the biggest names in tech, and Trump said they were proud to announce the launch of Stargate.
Now, Stargate is an ambitious new American enterprise. It will invest at least a staggering $500 billion in AI infrastructure. And Larry Ellison of Oracle revealed Abilene would be home to the first facility. Our Mariah Williams is standing by live right now out at the Lancium site, which broke ground in 2022. Mariah, what can you tell us?
I am out here, and as you can see behind me, this is a 200 megawatt data center, like you said, that we will be investing at least $500 billion in AI infrastructure, a move that Trump says will bring over 100 100,000 jobs. Now, it was just 3 years ago when construction started, and as you can see behind me, it is still continuing. And just last October, Lancium opened its doors to Taylor County officials to give them a look inside of what it's going to look like. Now, we reported last year that the construction phases will continue, but they plan to start workloads here at the beginning of 2025, and the data processing center is expected to expand as the demand grows. Reporting in Abilene, I'm Mariah Williams. Back to y'all in the studio.
Thank you, Mariah. For more information, you can visit our website. That's bigcountryhomepage.com.
You can see it when you stand over here. You can kind of see the line it all follows. It's like
the noise woke me up about 4:50 or so, and it sounded like so loud. So I woke him up really quickly, jumped out of bed, was trying to see what was going on, and it was just a lot of racket.
Lasted all for about 30 seconds or so. It was pretty. It went pretty quick, but it wasn't like anything I ever heard before. The way it sounded. I mean, it was loud. And I've been around some loud stuff. And neighbor was already offering to come help so we get out of the driveway and everything. So we didn't even realize what had happened. That, you know, the damage. And then we look over and we saw the barn is pretty much gone.
It's a lot of cleanup. Basically, everything that was in the shed is all in the field.
And it's pretty. I don't think there's a straight piece in there left inside there. So it tore it up pretty good.